What's up, everybody? I have a feeling we'll have a few more people be joining us. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm trying to figure out why that thing is over there to the left. Oh, is that my black thing? Oh, that's me. That's funny as fuck. All right, let me see if we can get over to NADEX then. We're going to do some NADEX training. Oh, nice. Didn't kick me out. They don't really care then. All right, cool. This is a legal disclaimer. Nothing's changed. It's always the same. I am not a financial advisor, nor is anyone else associated with this channel. Keith is not a financial advisor. My brother's not a financial advisor. Bri's not a financial advisor. None of us are financial advisors. Don't be dumbasses. Be adults. Be responsible for your own actions. We have nothing to fucking do with what you guys do. I am just a social media influencer. Don't listen to the fucking word I say about anything. Trust me on that. Okay. So yeses if you understand I'm not a financial advisor. Please say yes if you understand I'm not a financial advisor. I'm going to go ahead and say my trades from Friday and this morning seem to work out rather well. This is from 2 months ago. Look at those things. What's up, peeps? All right. 14 of you. Wow, we're booming today. It only matters the 14 important ones. What's up, Metal Mind? Thank you for your help this morning with the Trading View. Good afternoon, Steve Harris. Good afternoon, E88851. Hey, Sid. What's up, Sid? The man, the myth, legend. No, that's Keith. Good afternoon, Ryan. Good afternoon, Terry Gross, E8851. Thank you for all saying the yeses, S Corp. Seaport. What's up, Terry Kelhofer? What's up, Jason L? Rock the Bach. All right, 16 of you here. It's kind of early, but so what? They can rewatch this shit later. I'm not going to stay on much longer than this anyway. So here we go. All right, so knockouts. Let's take a look. This is a demo account. My real account is in my other account, and I made really good money this morning, about $455 actually. For me, I'm happy. Could have been a lot more. I know. I make other money elsewhere. But anyway, this is a demo account, one of many. I have like 5 or 6 demo accounts. Okay, so what they do is they open up a demo account. You send them over your email. You can make up emails. They don't care. And just keep reopening. What do I mean by they? You go over to nadex.com, and I'm teaching you what's called knockouts. I just learned these myself maybe, 3 weeks ago? I don't know. I love their binary options. I can tell you what the call spreads are, but I love the knockouts. They give you the most bang for your buck, and I'll show you how I played them this morning. Okay, so here we go. You go over to nadex.com, N-A-D-E-X, Nadex.com. That's where you go over to. Open up a demo account. And then once you get your demo account, I think they start you with maybe 10,000 or something. I forgot what they start you with in these accounts. And then you go over to knockouts. Does everybody understand? We're on nadex.com, demo account into knockouts. 7s for yeses, 9s for nos. And I'm going to tell you how to do these. They're so fun. Oh. Thank you, Terry. I guess one person's here. Thank you, Jason. Rock the Bach. Thank you, Steve. All right. So as long as I got a few of you, Terry Gross, thank you. So that's all we're going to do. So we're under knockouts. I'm going to go under indices. Now, the first thing you got to understand is that their indices aren't exactly like us, but let's take a guess here. What do you think Wall Street 30 is in relations to our symbols? Is Wall Street 30 which symbol? Go ahead and type it out, at least one person for me. Oh, wow, let's go. US, correct, Terry Kelfer. Tell Terry Kelfer. All right, Terry K. ATM 30, correct, Jason L. That is correct. So that is that. And then, of course, US Tech is NAS 100. US Tech 100 is NAS 100. And then US 500 is equivalent of SPX 500. Okay? So that's all. You just got to understand those are the differences. Now, this morning, let's go into what we saw live. And we traded it live. I think some of you were here for that. And we did it live. So let's go over everything. How do I trade any day of the week? I wake up in the morning. I thank God. I thank God for my wife. I thank God for breath. I thank God for my children. I thank God for my health. I thank God for everything. Attitude of gratitude, right? And then what do? Usually, not this morning, but 9 out of 10 mornings or 7 out of 10 mornings anyways. I do my Wim Hof breathing, my grounding. I do my red light therapy. I do my exercising. I do everything. And then what do? I look out at my 2 out of 3 scanner. Good afternoon, Amy. What's up, Amy Lou? I look at my 2 out of 3 scanner, make sure where we're at with that. And let me grab this up here and go to home. And I make sure where we're at on everything. So if I looked at my 2 out of 3 scanner today, this morning, I saw a few things. I called out a few things. But you can see they're all green now, not much to look at. So that's what I'm talking about, my H&H scanner right there. And then after I look at that, I look at my 1 hour on all 3 indices. So let's take a look. We can take a look very, very, very easily. I'm going to cover up the top over here. I'm teaching you how to do NADEX, guys. Zoop. And how we get around to doing that. What's up, hot auto traders? God bless you too. Here we go. So how do we do knockouts on NADEX? 1, we wake up and thank God. 2, we do our exercises. 3, we look at the H&H scanner, the blue line scanner. 4, we're on step 4 right now. I'm going to go ahead and see, what do I see on these 1 hour logos right here? And that's what I'm going to look at. So you can look at your logos or you can look at your rules first. I don't care. It's the 1 hour trades though. I can literally see right here, price started underneath, told to come up, retraced, retraced, retraced. Look right here as far as what our logo would look like here for us live. Underneath, came back, retraced, came back, retraced. This is our logo. So I said, hey, when we were here, I said, wait, maybe we'll have a buy stop here, 15-minute, 1 hour. Let's see what I wrote out. My favorite I wrote out this morning was 15 1-hour buy stops. My favorite was 15-minute, 1 hour buy stops. As there was 1 minute sell stops happening, my favorite was 1 hour, 15-minute buy stops. US 30 showed the retrace, showed the same exact buy stop, and SPX showed it. So I said, okay, that's cool. So now that I determined that I'm going to be looking for buys, let me make sure on my rules, what would I see on my rules to determine if there's a buy or not? So I open up my rules and I look at them. Even though I wrote them, even though I created them, even though I have these things memorized and I have the authority to change these rules, I still follow my rules. So what does all this mean? It means I'm looking now to see how I can find a buy stop if this is accurate. So this is what I'm looking for. My green up arrow, I done determined at the time of the morning when I woke up, which was a little later than normal, about 7:30, 8 o'clock, I got started. It was a green up arrow I'm looking for. How do I find that? I find the green up arrow by looking for A, B, C, D. The D is the confirmation. That's what the D is for. And then what do I do on the rest of these rules? I just go down here and I do them. I actually follow my own rules. What do you know? If I don't see it, so I saw a clear safety trade on the 1 minute. I said, hey, 1 minute, this is what you're doing. You're going down, but I don't believe you're going to keep going down forever because I saw that there should be a 15-minute, 1 hour buy stop. So I'll show you how I found that again. So there was a 1 minute sell. But I said, hey, eventually it's going to go to a 15-minute 1 hour. And that's why I wrote out my favorites today were 15-minute 1 hour buy stops. See that? 15-minute 1 hour buy stops right there. So I wrote that out, traded it out, did it all with you. You can open up more than one trade. Just going to get suckered in. Make sure you put your pivot point stop loss in so you don't get crushed in your trade. Make sure you take profit after 1 or 2, 3, 4 pips, maybe 5 pips. Get the hell out of the trade, and then leave one trade open, being a runner. Number 7, always move it up and down, and number 8, always thank God and do good with your profits. All right. So now that I looked at my rules, I reviewed them. I have them printed. I have them in front of me. I have them memorized. They're right here. I'm looking for this buy stop. So then I go back, say, hey, Mr. Charts over here. I see. Oh, yeah, that was the buy stop right here. Yep. Let me get rid of this. That was the buy stop I'm looking at. So I said, I wonder if there's something up here that confirms that. Oh, yes. Yes, there is. Let's see. So let's take a look. I never trade without my sniper. So I said, hey, Mr. Sniper, are you high? Nope. US 30 wasn't high. 1 hour. I said, hey, SPX. Yep. NAS, are you guys high on the 1 hour blue line? 2 out of the 3. Good enough for me. Blue line's high, pink's low, blue line's high. Okay. Then I go ahead and say, hey, SPX, do you have a buy stop or your blue line low? And do you have a buy stop up here? Yep, you do. Let's see. Buy stop. Yep. What's up, Sandra? What's up, Stacy? What's up, Tank? Evening, afternoon to us. Have a job interview tomorrow. Keep the president. Yay, Amy Lou. Amy Lou. Everyone pray for Amy Lou for the job interview. Lord willing, pray to God she gets that. Please, God, let your will be done. And if it's in your best interest for her, please let her get that job. All right. So we're explaining again how to do NADEX options. They're called knockout options. I'll be teaching today. How we get to this point is everything I'm showing you how my mind works. Number 1, what? Thankful to God. 2, Wim Hof, all my exercises. 3, H&H scanner. 4, 1 hour look to make sure where our logo was with our 1 hour sniper blue line up high. Yep, all of them were there. Well, 2 out of 3 were there. I'm fine with that. We had a retracement on our logo right here and right here, causing these buy stops right here, causing them to be our confirmations for our actual trade. I'm so confused when people in the goddamn Discord think that somehow the buy stops are more important than the sniper. To be 100% freaking clear, the sniper is the most important indicator, and all it is the Bach pulled out. When the Bach is right here, it's green, green, right? I'm not going to get into it too much, but when it's green, green on the Bach, and especially when it's non-broken Bach, it's the correct one, you'll see this come down. So when you see this come down, it's because the Bach is pulling down. When it's correct, you'll see this stay high with the Bach come down with the broken Bach right here. It didn't break today, but it didn't make this any less effective. It's still the correct trade. So I'm teaching all of you the setup. Once I saw all of this morning, I said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and open up. And you guys saw me do it live. I'm going to go ahead and open up a NAS and an SPX buy stop. I said, hey, those are the 2 best ones this morning. I'll explain how I got to the best. But I did it right here when things were pink before things rose up. I said, hey, I see green, 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 red. I see this down. I see this down. I see the fill in the gap. I see the logo right here. Our logo is right here. And again, right here, it came over, boop, pop, and went up. I saw all the correct things right here. Of course, you can't see the future. No one can except for my indicators. And then the indicators themselves do that about 90, 95, 99% of the time. And then I came up to, what did I come up to? After I saw 2 out of 3 of these be the correct way, I came up and I'm over here now into my NADEX. NADEX.com knockouts. Good luck, Amy. What's up, Cam? Agreeing with prayers for Amy. Absolutely, Steve. What's up, Stevie? Does everyone see how I got to this point? Or do you want me to repeat myself again for the 50 millionth time today? Either or. 7s for you. See where how I got here. 9s you don't. 32 of you watching with 16 thumbs up. Wow. Pretty weak. Need more thumbs up. What's up, Abil Cashew? Good enough for me. We have a few sevens. That's all I need. Now, how do we figure out what the fuck is going on here in NADEX? Let's take a look right here. Move these out of the way. And let's take a look. Good. There's a lot of sevens. Yay. I'm happy for you guys. How do we know where this is? Well, let's take. I told you I'm going to look at US 30 and I look at SPX. So let's just take a look at US 30. This is what you see when you're in US 30 right here. Let me see if I can show you clearly. So we're looking for a buy stop right here before market opened. Well, US 30 actually broke after. You could have did this after market open. US 30 is the first one to pop up, then NAS, and then SPX. You had all day to do an SPX option. Okay. So I come over here after I get my setup of what I'm looking for. It doesn't matter. On knockouts, they're always weekly. It doesn't matter. So let me show you what that means. You click on one, right? And we click on it. It expires in 4 days and 1 hour. It tells you how much time you have left in these. So if I click on this one, it tells me. Click on this one, it tells me the same time. This one, the same time, and so on. Okay? So now these, red means down, means a sell, right? A put option contract. And then the blue means, I don't know why they don't use green. I wish they used green. Green means up. Okay? So boop, 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 boop. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking shit. Wow, did we make some money today? That was beautiful. All right. So red means down. So if I was thinking this is going to go down, I would click the red ones. But I think it's going to go up. So I'm going to click the blue ones, which means buy. Does everybody understand the difference between red and blue? Yes or no, please? I'll wait because there's a lag. I know there is. Yes, says Jason. Yes, that's all I need to see. So that's the difference. So I'm going to click on my blue. I'm going to click on my expiration. We're going to take this away. We're going to take this one away. And then we're going to make this a full screener. Okay. Now we click here. And then we come down. Where is my down at? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I might have to pull. Yeah, I do. You mean imagine that shit? I even got it full screen. It still wouldn't let me do that. All right, let's take it like here. All right. Now I click on that top blue contract right here. And when I do, I see two things. I'm going to see this right here, which you're going to see these lines, these bars. These are knockout bars. So let's be specific. When I click on that, I see these knockout bars, and I can see clearly I can make $500 if this trade goes all the way up there, or I can lose $87 if it comes back down and touches this bar. So the knockout bars mean you get knocked out of your trade. So if it goes down and touches the blue bar, you lose and there's nothing else you can do, which is a little different than the options, the call spreads of the binary options. These knockout options, if it goes down, I lose $86. If it goes all the way up here, which it would have done, I would have won like 400. I took the trade out at 150 something on each one. Anywho, if you win 515. If you lose 87. Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? And if you lose, that means it goes down and touches this and you lose. Or if it's below where you paid for it, you lose a little bit. And if it goes up above to here, you win automatically. Or if you're up here, you win most of your money or partial of your money. No, I don't always use the top. I'm explaining what to do. That's just how to read the options. That's all. So that's one way of seeing this option. $80 loss, 500 win. That's a good one. But it sure seems really fucking close to this blue line. It's already risen up all the way. I'm very uncomfortable with this. I would never take this option at this time of day. But I would take this option and did take this option this morning because I already saw US 30 had bolted up, and I was looking for NAS to come up, or SPX come up next. So I would take this option out in the morning, but there's a safer one. When you come down to the next one, you'll see that there's more room from here. Look right here. From here, you can see it's real close to touching, to here, where it's not real close to touching. So the second one down gives you a little more space. And I usually do the second one either from the top or from the bottom if I'm doing my buys or sells. Okay, so this one is a little bit more space right here. I feel a lot more comfortable. It won't go down and touch that. Not now. I'm not taking the option now. But this morning when it was back up here, when I did my analysis, right, I said, hey, it's going to go up. And obviously it went fuck straight up. And that's what we made money on. But I would feel real comfortable in taking this one. So let's see how much you can win on this one. On this one, you can lose $200, but you can win $384. You can lose $200, but you can win almost $400. That's pretty good. That's really good. Let me give you a hint. On my call, my binary options, let's be specific. On my binary options, I used to love until Tracy turned me on to these particular ones. Give her all the credit in the world for the knockouts. She told me about them. I looked into them, did a little research, and then, of course, started trading the fuck out of them, started making money. I'm like, this is great. So as opposed to making like $30, $40 per option, this is the equivalent of 10 of those. That's $380 per option contract. So normally, if you're having me guess, I would either take, depending on where I was at with the trade, either the top one on a buy or the second to the top one on the buy. You can go to the third. The third's usually right in the middle. You can see it's $330 loss you'll take if it goes down, touches it, or $267. Now, we don't play the options to touch. So if I took this one out, say by mistake, or I just wanted to, I wouldn't wait until it hit the blue line. I would take $50, because that's usually what I'd make on my other options anyways. Say I'd open up 10 contracts, I would take $50 or $100. I'd make $500 or $1,000. Just like I wouldn't let it go all the way down and tap me out. Say I was a moron. Say I took a trade right now, a buy, even though I shouldn't. Say it went down $50, $60. I would sell it at a loss of $50, $60. I never keep my losses all the way down to the blue line. And I shouldn't say rarely, I most of the time don't let my winners go all the way up to the blue line. Why not? Because I'm making so much money, I don't need to be greedy. I'm going to take my win and run, and I'm going to cut my losses and lose. How do you know you're in the wrong trade? Well, it's quite obvious that you shouldn't be in this trade up here. But say you did it anyways, and you said, well, I'm going to go ahead and risk it. I'm going to think it's going to, well, then go ahead and risk it. But that's obviously not the correct trade to be in. So if it goes down against you, you start losing money, you need to cut your losses short. There are take profits in this, and I'll show you how. There are no stop losses in this. But the good news is the most you can lose on this trade would be $300 at the most. Just like if you took this trade, the most you can lose is $66. See how it's moving right now? It's dollar. It's amazing how this thing moves. I love this shit. Okay. So I usually take on a buy the second from the top. Sometimes and a lot of times I'll take the very top if I know where I'm at with the trade. Like this morning, I took the very top. So I'll take this one. If I was doing a sell, which is the complete opposite, I would do either the second to the bottom or the bottom one, because that's where you make the most. And look at that. That's 177. So if you go up and hit that, if you do the bottom one, you can lose 300 and win 300. You're basically in the middle on that one. So that's all. So that's how you look at the options. Boom, boom. Again, I don't wait for mine to hit the bars. I'll close them down earlier. I never take like a $200. I don't think I've ever taken a $200 knockout loss, ever, but I would never stand for that. I would never take that. Does that make sense to everybody? 7s for yeses, 9s for nos. It will work on 1 minute, 5 minutes, Tank Dog. I'm teaching you the beginner's way on how to trade these. You should only do 15-minute 1 hours. It will work on 1 minute, 5 minutes, though, equally as good. Okay. Now, everybody ask questions, please. Oh, glad you like it, Joel. Yay. Higginbottom. Joel, if you have questions, anybody has questions over this, over the trading of knockout options. They move so fast and so hard, you can literally make a shit ton of money. Very, like for instance, that $156 one I took this morning, you have 10 of those open, you just made $1,500. And it was like 30 seconds. I don't even know if it was a minute. And let me show you exactly how you can play this to be even safe. I just taught you. No questions. Okay, here we go. So we're going to wait here. We're going to go zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to show you. Can I watch this again? I had to join. Absolutely can. This would be on a, this video will be for anyone that has the link to it, which you all have the link to it. Watch this right here. I'm going to show you the coolest fucking shit. Knockouts, they don't have a minimum in their thing. I think as long as you can cover the lowest loss. So in this case, for this one right here, you'd have to have in this one, in this account, you'd have to have $66 in your account to trade one. So I'd say like $100, something like that. Yeah. And Steve, one of the best things about these options are if you knew that you were going to be correct, right, and you're stubborn, and you knew by Friday this motherfucker was going to break, 15 minutes will usually break, almost always break same day. If you were doing this on 1 hour, 4 hours, it might take 2 or 3 days to break. But if you knew for in your heart of hearts how it was going to break, you know, by Friday, you can take one of these things out, make $400 for the week and be done. Can you imagine? You make $400 in a week. Most people, you know, you take 2 of those, that's $800 in a week. That's a $40,000 a year job. Are there any funny companies? No, there's not, Ryan, that I'm aware of. There's none. No. I'm going to show you the coolest thing in the history of trading. Watch this shit. This is how, watch this shit. You're going to watch this shit and you're going to die and went to heaven. Watch this. This is it. Watch. NAS, US 30, SPX. We trade them all as one. Henceforth, why we have a scanner. Look at this shit and tell me this isn't the most amazing thing you've ever seen. US 30 broke right here. US 30 broke up right here. This is the pink line. Does everyone see US 30? See what it's covering over here? Yes for yes, no for no. Does everyone see this? Yes or no? Watch this. You guys want to die and went to heaven? Oh, 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 oh. It's just another way that the system will change your life, says Patrick. What's up, Patrick? Yes, sir. Yep, yep, yep. Now watch. Look at NAS when it changed. It went up 15 minutes later. You had 15. What's up, Maria Toller? What's up, Techman? Georgie, yes. What's up, Georgie? You have 15 minutes. US 30 broke up first. You had 15 minutes to open up a buy stop on NAS. Then you had another 15 minutes to do it for SPX. So you had a half hour to open up a buy, to open up your knockout options on US 30. You had 15 minutes to open up your knockout options on NAS 100, and you would have made money. Look, it didn't go up until after 15 minutes later for NAS and 30 minutes later for SPX. Does everyone see here how you could have opened up NADEX options, Metaphor Trader option, Metaphor Trader trades? You could open up any kind of trade you wanted. You had 15 minutes to open up a NADEX knockout option, to open up a call spread option, to open up a binary option, open up a thinkorswim option, open up a Tradeovite option, to go over and trade anywhere else you wanted to, Forex.com, wherever you wanted to trade. Does everyone see that? 7 for yeses, 9 for nos. This for a few minutes while we watch it. Absolutely. 7 for yeses, 9 for nos. Does everyone see how you had fucking 15 minutes to open up a trade? Ridiculous. Ridiculi. That's called free money in my book. That's what I refer to as free money. Now, if we can ever get, poor Sydney's doing his very best to code for me. if we can get Sydney to see his EA he's working on, or whatever we're calling the fucking robot thing, to tell us our signals. If he can see this part of it, where Sydney can signal that, hey, not only is there a 15-minute, 1 hour, 2 out of 3, 1 hour, 15-minute, 1 hour buy stop, but US 30 broke first, NAS broke second, and SPX broke third, we're going to make millions of people rich. Person, silly person can see that if one broke up on a 15-minute buy, that the next one was going to break up, which is NAS. The next one was going to break up, which is SPX. Money, money, money. You want some of the most important trading information you're ever going to learn? It's right now. And I have 26 thumbs up with 41 of you watching. I should have fucking 4 million of you watching with 400,000 thumbs up. I just taught you how to make free money, and yet here I sit. I know you will, Sid. You're doing your very best. It does it time and time. Correct. Patrick is correct. There it is. Only trade for all of you beginners out there. I'm not going to mention names, but I had an email from a guy I told this to only trade 15-minute 1 hours, and he's asking me about 15-second and 1 minute trades. What the fuck are you doing? And don't make me read that email out loud. If I read that email out loud, I'm going to embarrass the fuck out of you, but I'm not going to do it. You know who you are. If you're having trouble, any of you having trouble with entries, do this this might only happen once every 2 weeks. This might only happen once every other day. This might happen only 3 times in a week. But when NAS, SPX, and US 30 form 15-minute, 1 hour buy stops or sell stops, in this case was buy, and 2 out of the 3 are showing it, and one of them breaks first, wait for the second one and the third one to break second and third. That's all you have to do. That is your trade. That is 99.99% accurate. And if you want me to go back and do it manually in front of you, I will do this, but my system never changes. Nothing repaints. This is exact. That's what you do. Am I clear to everybody that I just showed you a near perfect trade and how to do it free of charge? Yes, you have to get my system to understand it. Yes, you should have the sniper. That's the only way to really understand what you're seeing. But whatever. I'm giving you everything I got. Okay? For the love of God, can I get more than 31 thumbs up with 43 of you here? There's your logo. There's your rules. That's what every one of you should be trading. Oh, I traded 10 for 10 today. That's great, but you're over trading. Oh, I won my last 50 trades in the last 2 days. That's great, but you're over trading. You need to record this session, every session you ever do. You need to teach people. Why? Because the only way you're going to learn this damn system is to teach them the system. If you've learned it and you can teach it, you will master it. That is the only way to master the system, is by teaching it. I don't care how long you trade it, you'll master it 10 times faster. If you record your sessions and rewatch this training session, you'll absolutely, 13%, 1960, but today, what? I don't know what he's saying. But you will absolutely master it. You have to unlearn everything you thought you knew about trading. You have to relearn it. My system. We are Stan ambassadors. Is better check on SPX, US 30, or gold. You do 3 indices plus confirmation. Gold has nothing to do with the fuck I said, Ryan. What the fuck are you asking? Moment, light bulb moment, says Deckman. Awesome. I don't know what you're asking, Ryan. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, don't play the sell stops till later. No, that's when the scanner will call that sell for you. We are senior ambassadors. That means we've been asked to represent Stan. Stan is like Shopify. Bree and I have stores. Our stores are the top 50, we were told. I think they were going to get back to say we were top 20. We sell a lot of shit through our stores. We make a lot of money through our stores. Make no mistake about it. Me and Bree might be nice people. She's a sweetheart. She's great and kind and loving. Nicest soul I've ever met on earth. She's very kind. But doesn't mean she's not trying to make money in this world. We have to fucking make money. I make money trading. I make money through my store. How hard is that? We do have a Holy Grail trade coming. That will be coming for everybody that's in the sniper at the time of. Only sniper people will get this. If you're in the sniper and I release the Holy Grail trade, which will be within 6 months, I would say by June for sure of this coming year, you'll see the Holy Grail trail release. The Holy Grail trade means that I am 100% confident that it will work out. It may not, but as far as it'll be well, at any rate, it's a certain type of trade. And when I release that trade as a signal free one time a month for you guys, if it forms, for everyone in the sniper, you'll be getting the Holy Grail trade for free one time a month. It's not going to be now. I'm working out a few snafus. I'm trying to get it to work on faster so it happens more often. But yes, I do have one trade that will happen probably once every 2 weeks at the minimum that will always work. And you're hearing me correctly. And I don't speak in hyperboles. It will always work. Does it now? Yes. Am I released it to you? No. If you are on the sniper, when I release it, you'll get one of those a month, though. And that's pretty much all you'll ever need to trade with. The scanners, again, the most exceptional. I went on about that this morning. It's the most amazing. Keith Palmer is the man, myth, and the legend. Keith Palmer has turned this shit right here that you guys see into the most amazing thing ever. Into what? He turned this into these things that trade as good as I do, and it's utterly amazing. Let's see what it says. 15-minute buy stop NAS, 15-minute buy stop SPX, 15-minute buy stop US 30. Ding, 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 ding. And there they are. And it calls out everything else that you see too. Look at this shit. If this is $50 a month, I'm not even gonna fucking, I don't even care. Waste $50 a month on a fucking hot dog and a hamburger, but don't waste $50 a month on something that could possibly make you money and teach you how to fucking trade. Good luck in your lives. That's all I can tell you. Look at this fucking shit. Gee, I wonder if any cryptos might be going down on the 1 minute. And they're probably pulling up on a 5 minute, by the way. Let me see. Yeah, there's your 5 minute pull-ups. Look at this shit. But you're right. You're right. It isn't worth knowing that there's 1 minute sell stops on all of these different symbols. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, go eat your pizza and drink beer for all the fuck I care. Lord help me. That scanner is a masterpiece. That scanner should be put in the fucking, I don't know, whatever that government thing is where they keep all their shit. Look at that. And this is a 2 out of 3 scan. That's what Patrick was talking about. And that one's $50 a month. Again, I don't give two rats fucking ass if you're too cheap to pay $50 a month. It's your fucking loss, not mine. Damn. How many off or unhappy? But I don't give a shit about any of that. All right. If you were watching and you seen two of them do it, you know if there was read. That's correct. Thank you, and God bless you. You're welcome. Thank you so much for teaching us. You're welcome. All right, I'm done. On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, please give a reason why if you put a 1 down, so I don't have to block your asses. I'll take it. Constructive criticism. On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the best, or 1,000 or 1,000,000, whatever you want to give. How was today's instructions learning NADEX options, knockout options? Look at this trade. You guys are, if this isn't a 10, fuck everybody. I have no idea how to help you. 1 to 10. Go. This is your chance to speak up. If you think this is a 1, speak up now and don't be a wussy. I swear, fucking moron last week, silly little person over there on TikTok complaining and whining. I offered him to come on live. He wouldn't even come on live because he's too much of a wuss. Get the hell out of here. Joe Penitent, Infinity, says Steve. That's the correct answer, actually. Joe Higginbotham, Patrick, Steve. Steve probably has the best answer. Joe Bigga, million. Yep. It's just that. It's what you just learned is how to trade something, not just those knockout options, but how to trade the safest trade. 15-minute 1 hours. Wait for one to break. Let the next one come up and take the damn fucking trade. On Monday, one of the days that people say is not the day to play. The best trade ever. The best trade ever has happened today. Not to trade Mondays, not to trade Fridays, not to trade NFP, not to trade CPI, not to trade holidays, not to trade the last 2 weeks of December. Somebody had the nerve to fucking ask that in the Discord. He's like, I didn't boot his ass out. The fuck you talking about? You get my system and you trade with confidence. You trade with Cartman's authority. You trade this system with authority. You trade the market with authority. You don't fear anything when you have my system. You're in control of your own destiny when you have this system. There's nothing you can't trade. You can trade NFP. You can trade CPI. You can trade every day, Mondays and Sundays and Fridays. How can every day of the fucking week be a trap day? Everybody that says that is a scared trader and they don't know how to trade. Let me tell you again, anyone that tells you not to trade Mondays is wrong. Everybody that tells you not to trade Fridays is wrong. Everyone that tells you not to trade Sunday nights is wrong. Everyone that tells you not to trade CPI is wrong. Everyone that tells you not to trade NFP. Now, I might tell you not to trade CPI or NFP because you're beginners. You know what the fuck you're doing. But after you hit the system, you can trade anything, any day. You have full confidence. With authority, I trade. Do I trade wimpy? Do I trade, oh, maybe, don't know? Or do I say I'm getting in this fucking trade? Or do I write it out and I say, hey, look right here? Do I say, hey, look the fuck right here? 5-minute 1 hours are my favorite right here. Wrote it out. What happened today? Oh, I don't know. 15-minute 1 hours all went up. What the fuck do you know? Did I say it? Did I pretend to do it? Did I trade it with you? Did I do NADEX options that I just taught you how to do right now with you? I did the knockouts. I wrote it out. I traded it out. I told you before it happened. And you know what? I've been doing this shit for over a year. Nearly every day for over a year I've been doing it. Yeah, let someone come on here and tell me my system doesn't work. Come on, motherfuckers. Where are you at? Where are you at? My system doesn't repaint. Come the fuck on and tell me my system doesn't work. Come on. Where are you at? Don't be ballless. Open the fucking system and buy it. Have some balls if you think, oh, this doesn't really work. This doesn't work. Come on. Every day I have open mic. Every day you can come on here and debate me. You know why no one has ever come on and debate me, all those supposed pros? Because they're all pissing their little shit pants. They're all pissing themselves because they don't want any part of this. Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I see some assholes on TikTok going on and on. Oh boy, Bree's gonna kill me. Assholes going on and on about how, oh, this is his system isn't this and that system isn't this. Well, dare them to come on here. Tell one of those professionals to come on here. Tell one of those pros to come on my show and debate me about my fucking system and tell me it doesn't work. And a lot of you saying, oh, he's getting angry. No, Nick Saban said passion looks like aggression and anger to the unmotivated. I just happen to be passionate about helping you people make money. I happen to be passionate about my system, and I will defend my system at all costs against everyone. This works regardless whether you believe in it. I don't give two fucks if you believe in my system. It still fucking works. How about that? Yeah, there you go. All right, I'm done. Anybody have any questions? Anybody over this stuff? You guys are fucking truth. They're scared and they're wrong. Absolutely, they're scared and they're fucking wrong. Yep, buy, stop, maybe stop, right? Yep, there you go. That's all I can tell you guys. This is it. You guys have stumbled across the correct system. That's all. Lord willing, you'll learn it. Maybe you don't, you don't get destroyed. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you'll pass this message along to some of your friends and family and say, holy fuck, I'm listening to some crazy ass dude. All right, I'm done. All right. Scared money don't make money. Correct. See, sports passions what drives the world, not maybes. That's true. No question. You told like it is. Correct, Chop In. As I've been doing for over a year now on YouTube, almost 2 years on TikTok. This January will be 2 years I've been on TikTok. Hammering it home day after day. All right, guys. That's it. I'm done. Talk to y'all later. God bless. Good luck. Have fun.